Hey Taurus, this is your April reading for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, Taurus Rising, or if you're Taurus Venus, North Node. This could be for you. This is a general reading, so just take what resonates. Don't force it. And I'm using the Rider-Waite-Smith deck with a few oracle cards to get a clear picture of what's happening for you in the month of April. We're starting with the Seven of Wands, so I'm feeling as if you're you're likely ever working, if you're doing shift work or something, you're doing long shifts. You're showing everyone how much you're working. You're not prepared to drop the baton, that's for sure. And this could be that you can't because you're needing to possibly recoup finances. You're wanting to be able to sit back a bit and feel accomplished. You'll be wanting to do that. You've walked away or found yourself moving away from something that wasn't serving you. Hence why you could be working extra hard on something new, maybe a new venture, a new job. But things are smoothing out for you. There's no turbulence for the month. I feel as if you had some upheaval, and now things are feeling smoother for you. But you're very aware, Taurus, that you're going to have to put the work in, and you are. As much as you'd like to sit back, and in some respects you can sit back from time to time during the month and be quite sort of satisfied with how far you've come in a short period of time. Not reversal. Yeah, I mean, in broad light of day, your ambitions may not be looking so grand, but that's not a concern. Ambition and how you're looking to others, things like that, they're not concerning you. What's concerning you is that you're making progress. You know, choose your battles wisely. There'll be things you'll be prepared to just leave for other people to deal with. Drama isn't something you're wanting for the month of April at all, and you're going to be prepared to let other people deal with certain things that, you know, don't concern you. For some of you, there's new love. There's just an abundance of your feeling and you know, an abundance of gratitude. You're very aware that feeling in a better place is not a permanent fixture. You've learned that with the Ten of Cups here, that, you know, the fairy tale isn't real, that happiness and joy is never a permanent state of being. But you're going to be feeling this from, you know, during the month of April. You're going to get moments where you're going to feel gratitude, you're going to feel lucky, you're going to feel that you're in a much better place than you were, and it's going to be noticeable. could also be healing, spending some time healing from some kind of betrayal or where you've been let down. You're also very canny when it comes to recovering from things where you feel that you got the short end of the stick. And you're also going to be talking about it as a part of healing from where you've been let down relatively recently. Your part of your healing is going to be to express it, to talk about it, to be open about it. That's the way you're going to find yourself moving on from anything where you felt you couldn't win. We have support, and I feel that there's possibly an older, wiser, compassionate individual in your life. Could be a man, somebody who's emotionally mature, understands you. Because you're ending a cycle and moving into a new one. The cycle that's ended, you don't feel regretful, you don't have bitter feelings or anything like that, but you're aware of a new chapter and you're happy about it because it's bringing you more. It's like I'm not saying that you're particularly comfortable, but you're more comfortable now, and in April you're going to find yourself feeling more comfortable with everything going on in your life. There's a few things you need to just put to bed as you move forwards. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. As things, cycles complete, new ones begin, well, April being the astrological new year, you could be responding and feeling this. Because I feel as if you had been having pretty bad, sleepless nights, possibly struggling with your thoughts and your thought patterns. But you see, that's the end of this now, this cycle of having been in, a situation of Nine of Swords where you've been struggling, mentally with coming to terms with things. That's all ending in April, which is a relief. But you took the steps. You've been taking the steps to move into a whole new cycle in your life. You're back, you're feeling you're back again, you're home again to you. Other people are probably seeing you as comforting and intuitive. You need to listen to your heart, and any kind of insights that you get, you need to know that you can trust them. You may be taking care of somebody elderly, for example, or taking care of someone else's needs. Be careful that in taking, or you might be a carer working in a field where you're looking after others. Be careful that you don't overdo that, and don't allow yourself enough time for self-nurturing as well as looking after others. Because you have other strings to your bow as well, Taurus. I feel as if you've got a creative side that's you're going to be focusing on that. That's going to bring you success. Could be something that you bring into your workplace. If it's a hobby or something creative, it's going to really benefit you to get into it, to spend time doing it, and it could lead to something. your independence is going to be, you know, the key to the changes that you're going through, you know, your sense of who you are, your independence. It will shine, you know, you'll be shining in April. You know, your generosity to others will make you stand out. You know, uncertainty, you've been through that phase of being uncertain, and now you're going to be in April. I feel as if you're going to be, you know, embracing that, not being concerned about the uncertainty that you may have been, you know, in the Nine of Swords, worried about the uncertainty in your future. You're going to deal with that, not worry about uncertainty and what lies ahead, because there's so much security that you're developing, you know, this more secure situation for yourself. And make sure that you allow yourself to receive as well as giving to others, and that will enable you to be able to give without being drained, and make sure that you honour the cycles and rhythms of your body, your energy levels and your emotions as well. Be aware, tune into yourself, which I feel you're going to do without too much of a problem in the month of April. Yeah, the voice inside your head, you're going to be tuning into that, listening to that. You know, when it comes to feelings, you know, intuitive messages, you're going to be much more tuned in. Because you've kind of learned through trial and error how to do that without having to, you know, try too hard. And things are going to be really falling into place for you for the month, I feel, and from then on in, throughout summer. So well done, Taurus. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm sending you lots of love, wishing you all the best for the month of April. Take care now. Bye.